Good evening, my lovely Transbydef viewers. My name is Madeline, and it is Wednesday, so I told you I'd be popping in somewhat often. I'm filling in for Autumn today, and I'm going to be doing the game face. What do we do to, get ourselves ready to face the world? Oftentimes I have to admit that I get really lazy, and I just don't wear makeup at all. Especially for work. I pull 12 hours to 16 hours a day, and it's just I don't feel like wearing makeup, especially because I work outside. So work face is kind of blah. I do have some makeup on today. Just, give you a basic demonstration of what I would, wear just for a normal day of putting it on. And that's what this is. I'll lean in a little bit later to show you what it looks like. And try not to mind all the lights that are bouncing around. It's evening and the sun is shining through the trees and it's hitting my face. So if I try to find some good light for you, I don't know how well it's going to work out, but just bear with me. Alright, so routine. I still have a couple of hairs on my face because I do everything completely backwards. Surgery before electrolysis, go figure. But it's just what I did. I figure remove all the testosterone before we go get our hair removed, and then yeah, that will take care of everything pretty quickly. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do later. So I still have to shave with the handy dandy razor. I just use the disposable blue kind. It's Gillette, I think Sensor 3. They're cheap and they work well. They don't give me bumps all over my face, so I do that. And then in the meanwhile, when I don't feel like shaving, I actually use tweezers. These nice needle nose ones, and they get pretty good, and you just kind of sit there and you pull the hairs right out of your face. I don't have any hairs on my face today because I did a pretty good job of it, but yeah. Now, there's a warning for the tweezers. They do leave your hairs a little bit bumpy. And when I'm feeling supremely lazy and don't feel like fine-tuning it, well, I go and use an epilator. I don't have my epilator with me because I'm out of town, and like a dummy, I left it at home. So what are you gonna do? I can't demonstrate it. But yeah, so I guess epilator first, and then tweezers, and then shave. And I mean, that's if I don't usually do them all in a row, but I will do a pretty good job of making sure that you don't see hairs on my face. So if I lean in close, you can see a little bit of a shadow if I get into the shadows, but it's not too bad. So, I figure that works. Okay. Now, after, I scrub and wash my face and shave it and everything, I, either go to work or I decide to put on the makeups. So, step one is actually foundation, which I have with me. My color is CoverGirl. It's buff beige. I like the clean stuff for sensitive skin because it doesn't leave a whole messy residue. It works pretty well. And then I'll go back with some concealer if I'm especially shadowy that day, and I'll put it on the upper lip and down here, and I'll combine that with a little bit of red lipstick on the tip of my finger, and then I just kind of smudge it all in like the smudge tool on Photoshop. As far as putting on the actual foundation, I don't really do anything special. I just, use my fingers, or I have this neato little brush that I have. It's a repurposed blush brush, but it does pretty well for blending it on in, so that's what I like to use. If I don't feel like spending the money on a really nice makeup brush, then I'll use this thing. Okay, so once the foundation and concealer are on, I go ahead and I work on my eyes. Now, I think eyebrows are really important. They like can change the entire look of your face. I mean, look what I would look like without eyebrows. I would look pretty scary, right? Like, yeah, not very cool looking. So I use, this is Makeup Forever, and actually it does last pretty much forever. It is, I don't actually know what color it is, but it's some sort of dark brown color. And I take this kind of makeup brush. It's just a small eyeshadow brush. And I get a little bit. Oh, before I do that, I'm getting all over the place. Before I do that, I use some primer, and I squeeze a little bit out, and I put it on my eyebrows and around my eyes. That way, everything really sticks. So, sorry for that. It was a little bit of a backwards. And now we can put on. Now we're ready for the eyeshadow. So we put some eyeshadow onto the brush, and then we apply to the eyebrows. And it gives them like a nice solid line, not all scraggly and hairy. I think it's very important. I mean, it's a step you can feel free to skip, but I don't know, if there's one thing I do for my face, it's my eyebrows. Next, after we've, applied primer and eyeshadow, today I just decided to be lazy and I'm using the eyeshadow again for eyeliner. Now, I don't usually do this. Sometimes I'll go be a little bit special and I'll use a green eyeliner or a pink. Yesterday, for my intro video, I was wearing green eyeshadow. It's this color. It is also Makeup Forever. It's, green. It's green. It's called blush powder. I wouldn't wear it as blush ever. I don't want green cheeks. People will ask me, "Are you feeling okay? You look a little sick." So, I use it for eyeshadow because I think that's what it's for. And again, I would use the brush, or I would use, a slightly bigger brush like this one. Comparison sizes between the two, small and big. This is for finer detail work. This is for, just kind of getting it on there and blending around. So I'll take some of that and put it right on my eyelids. I decided to skip that step today, and I just went with the brown eyeshadow again, and I'm using it as eyeliner. So I take the fine brush and I just put it on there. I mean, you can kind of see it there. It's just my eyelids are a little bit darker. Maybe not. I don't know. So that's what I did for today. That's my lazy day. On a normal day like yesterday, I'll put on the green, and I've got this cool purple eyeliner. It brings out the green in my eyes. I don't know if you can see what color they are, but let me try to get in here so you can see them. Maybe not. Ooh, if the sun hits it just right. Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, you should get a generally good idea of what they look like. So yeah, purple for bringing my green eyes out. If you got blue eyes and you want to make them pop, you can use like an orangey, like a bronze color. If you've got brown eyes, you can use a dark blue or another brown. That'll work really well. Really, brown eyes can work with anything. You could use like a dark green, even black. Black's a little hard to deal with though. I mean, I've got black eyeliner, but mainly it's just in pencil form. And if I can find it, I will show it to you. It's kind of sparkly. There it is. It's black pencil. It's got little gold fingers in it. And then it's got like a really shiny one on the other side, and that's like all gold. That's if I feel like being like, especially sparkly. But normally I don't, because, normally I'm at work and I don't wear makeup at all. Okay, so now that we've done our eyes, and I've gone down the basic rundown for that, I do my lips, and I've got this really cool lipstick. I don't use the lipstick that I use on the upper lip. That's like really like French whore red. It's like really red, so I don't use it on my lips. I use a nice pink color, and I will show that to you now. There's a shimmery side. You can kind of see it sparkle. And there is a little bit of a darker side. And you can use one or the other or both. If you use both, it actually looks really cool. But I'm just using, you know, the shimmery side today. Can you see it? Yeah, so that's the lips. And then some days I even decide to put on like a blush, but my cheeks are fairly ruddy as it is, so you can kind of see them. My face isn't like the smoothest in the world. That just comes from having really bad acne when I was, you know, in high school. Like, it was to the point where you couldn't even see what color my face was. It was that bad. So it left me a little scarred up. I mean, not terrible. You can see my skin color now, but it's not like perfectly smooth. But, you know, I've learned to deal with it. So, blush. Yeah, so remember that foundation brush we were using? Yep, we're going to bring that back. And we're going to use my trusty friend, the brown. Now, you don't want to go real heavy duty with this. It's just, you know, kind of give yourself some definition in your cheekbones. So what you do is you put it on the brush, and then you wipe off a bunch on your hand, and then you just kind of go in here, and you blend it up. See? Not too much. And you can see in comparison here, where you can see it, and there, where you can't. So I'm going to put it on the other side and just to even it out a little bit. Too much. Alright, so you can see it. Yeah, so it gives me a little bit more of a cheekbone. So yeah, that's my basic face thing. I don't do my hair pretty much ever. Like, it just kind of looks like this. So it looks like crap some days. It looks okay some days. My hair is really straight or wavy as it's being today, but no straightening iron, no curlers, none of that. None of those shenanigans. I don't do it. I just don't want to. So yeah, that's basically my routine. It takes, you know, a little bit, so I, you know, have to get up early. If I've got, you know, something in the morning and I want to wear makeup to it, I don't really time how long it takes. I've gotten my 5-minute face down to being just eyebrows, face, and mascara. I forgot mascara. Holy crap. You know, it's a good thing I thought about it, because, you know, I was going to completely skip it, and you guys are going to be like, so you wear eyeshadow but not mascara? What the heck? So, this is like the mascara I use. It's NYX La Amore Individual Curl. Someone asked me what it was before, and I was like, I didn't know what it was. I was like, it comes in a weird black shape tube. I think the company starts with an N. Like, that was my answer for them, and now I have a better answer for you guys. It's NYX, NYX, as I like to call it. So, you know, you just kind of take it and you put some on the top ones, and then you put some on the bottom ones, and that defines your lashes. So, yeah, that is my makeup routine. Alright, 5-minute face. We've got, you know, the shadow covery and the foundation, and we do eyebrows and mascara. If I want to do anything more, then I'll do, you know, some eyeshadow, and, you know, sometimes I'll go crazy because I do have a big palette at home, and I'll put like So a couple different shades of pink and some highlighter on the insides of my eye and up on the brow. And it looks, I think it looks pretty good, but you know, I rarely ever wear it, so I don't have that much practice. And then I'll, you know, do the lips and the blush. And that is basically my routine in a nutshell. So yeah, that pretty much covers it. Yeah, so you know my routine, and I will be talking to you guys later. Peace out.